Cheers! How the heck are I am John the Beer Whisperer. Who else would I be? We are in this nice blues club. No, we're not really. We're in my living room, man, but you knew that. My wife just said, it's getting dark in here, so we're in a blues club. Ever been in a well-lit blues club? No, there's a reason for that. Anyway, Marzen style lager. 5.8%, a little big for the style, but not out of line. And here it says Fest beer. So here's my thing, though. Is it a Fest beer or is it a Marzen? The truth is, I'm leaning towards Fest because it doesn't really have the color of a Marzen. The Fest is typically a Vienna style lager, which is more, a Marzen is typically more of a copper color, and I haven't had this one before, so we're just going to play along. We'll just see, okay? Malty, a little nutty on the nose. Herbal hops for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going for here, in all honesty. It does say Marzen, but it doesn't feel like a Marzen to me. I'm not even sure it feels like a Vienna style lager, in all honesty, though. Style aside, yeah, it's got some nice flavors. Yeah, I mean, it's a little malty. It does have some Marzen-like flavors, but it's not quite as deep. I'm guessing it's probably not decocted, so you don't have that deep malt notes. But it does have those big nutty notes, almost like toasted hazelnut-like notes, though. I will say that the flavors are closer to a Marzen or Vienna style. It just doesn't have the appearance or the aromas of either. It's good though. I've got a beer friend, John the Brew Guru, who says that a beer can fail stylistically, but you can enjoy it hedonistically. Just because it's a little off per style doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad beer. This one doesn't feel like it's quite there per style, but it's a very enjoyable beer. I mean, other than it doesn't feel like the style represented to me exactly anyway. The flavors and the aromas are good. There's nothing off about it in any way. Channeling my friend there. My cat is zonked out here in a rocking chair like a cartoon cat. All I'm missing is a fire going. Right about, when it gets a little cooler in here, we're going to put a fire in here just so I can get a video of my cat sleeping in a rocking chair. Anyways, I digress. This cat. Oh. I do like the finish though. It's got a nice herbal dry finish. I mean, yeah, the flavors and aromas of this beer are spectacular. I'm just struggling to put it in a category, right? Because it doesn't quite feel like a Fest beer. It doesn't quite feel like a Marzen either. Then again, can a beer just be unique? Yes, Tom, it can. Can it just be? Why does it have to conform to your will, Tom? It doesn't have to, man. It can be itself. You be you, man. Anyway. Oh, mercy, Percy. Yeah, the truth is, it is good. I mean, I just don't feel it as a Marzen. I'm not feeling it as a Fest. But it does taste good. I mean, I'm not feeling any off flavors or aromas. There's nothing, there's no flaws detected other than I'm not sure what style. Anyways, bring it back, Tom. Okay. I'll snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Anyway, I digress. Victory for you. I reverse that, you see. I do miss Wide World of Sports. You know, we have ESPN now. We have the ability to watch all kinds of sports at all times, but it seems so random, right? That we don't really know what's going on at any time. I was more in tune with sports back when we didn't have ESPN, but I had Wide World of Sports to watch. Because Wide World of Sports would show you the alpine skiing tours. You know, you get those. You know, it won't be live. You get bits and pieces of it. They give you the encapsulated version. But come the Olympics, you know who was coming, right? Come the Winter Olympics, you know what skiers were going to be there. Not only the U.S. skiers, but you knew, you've been watching this thing. You've been following Wide World of Sports. You know what Jim McKay was talking about. Now it seems like we're just clueless. Nobody knows who the bobsled team is, but back then we knew. We knew who we had to be. We knew we weren't going to get a medal. That's what we knew. But we knew what team was because we've been watching Wide World of Sports and we've been listening to Jim fucking McKay. Anyway, bring it back, Tom. Back to Zen. Yeah, I do. I miss Wide World of Sports because you had that. Again, it was kind of this encapsulated version of what sports were going on. And I feel like ESPN is so focused on baseball, football, basketball, hockey that we're missing the big picture, man. We get to the Winter Olympics, I don't know who's who anymore because I don't have Jim McKay and Wild World of Sports telling me what's going on. Anyway, it's October, Tom. Why are you talking? I don't know. It just came to me. Random thoughts, man. Random thoughts. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one, honestly. I keep trying to figure it out. Again, the flavors are good. There's nothing wrong with this beer. It doesn't feel like a Marzen to me, and it doesn't feel like a fest beer. I'm not really sure. I'm confused, man. I'm trying to put it together. I think I need to send a can of this to my friend John the Brew Guru to see if he's as befuddled with this beer as I am. Anyway, I digress. Hey man, Four Hands has some great beer. They're one of my favorite breweries, and I'm not saying this is a bad beer by any stretch. It's a damn fine beer. Again, it's tasty. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, man. I'm not sure where they were going with this. Because again, it doesn't have the color, right? It doesn't have quite the color, quite the aromas even. It does have some of the flavors and aromas of a Marzen, but it's not quite there, right? Then again, it doesn't feel like a Vienna style lager either. I don't know. I'm just confused, man. If it just had a label on it that said beer, I said, this is a great beer. Because the flavors are good, the aromas are good, there's nothing wrong with it other than it doesn't feel like the style it says it is on the can. That's my only issue here. That's my only issue, man. Anyway, I digress. As I'm in this nice slow blues club, listening to this generic blues music. Oh. By some average blues rock guitarists that they hired to do that, obviously. Anyway, I digress. Cheese, whiz, and bacon. I am Ton the Beer for Beer Evangels, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom and. All around good guy. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.